What's up, ladies and gents? This is my instant reaction fresh off the press from Petr and Merab Dvalishvili. What a performance from Merab. Oh my God. I told y'all exactly how the fight was going to go. His pace, his pressure is just unreal. That is the greatest cardio performance we have ever seen in UFC history, bar none. He went against Petr, one of the most feared fighters in all of mixed martial arts, and he put the pace on him from the opening bell to the last bell. He didn't coast in round 4 and 5 like Aljo did. He straight up just ran Jan over. Jan's eye was completely shut. I'm not sure why they didn't stop the fight due to his eye, because there's no way he could have saw out of that. But it's all good. It doesn't matter either way. Merab just looked like a world beater. The Machine. That is a very fitting nickname for Merab. I can't even believe what he just did. That was ridiculous. Petr Yan's shell that he usually uses to great effectiveness, he was taking shots through the guard all night. I will say I was very impressed with Jan's takedown defense. I already knew that it was very good, but the way he was able to keep the fight on the feet, whether it was still in a clinch situation or not, he was never really on his back for an extended period of time in this fight, and that's very impressive considering the amount of takedowns that Merab was shooting on him constantly. Merab deaded his left leg, with a vicious leg kick that Jan actually checked, but it didn't matter. It got through. What a fight. What an awesome main event. Merab just looks so good. Merab looked like the best bantamweight in the world right now, to be honest with you. I'm not sure who in the world could keep that pace for 25 minutes. Colby Covington's fight versus Robbie Lawler is nothing as far as pace compared to what we just saw from Merab. That was insane. Yeah, guys. Crazy. Petr Yan has now lost to the best jiu-jitsu guy, the best striker, potentially, and the best wrestler in the division. What the hell does he do from here? I still think Jan has a ton of potential to climb back into a title fight at some point in his career, but I think he has to do a lot of work. I think we need to see like a 4-fight win streak from Jan before he can even be considered to fight for a belt. I know he's one of Dana's favorites, so maybe he could get in there sooner, but I don't know, man. It's a rough one. Like, I think the best thing for Jan going forward would probably be to fight either Dominic Cruz just for namesake, or maybe the loser of Cheeto Corey. Maybe he runs a rematch with Corey, or a fight with Cheeto. Cheeto versus Jan. No one's going to complain about that car crash. But yeah, I think there's a lot of room for Jan to still climb up, but he's in a bad spot now, in my opinion. It's going to be rough for him. He's not old, so he has time, but you got guys you got so many good 135ers. Maybe we run the Cody versus Jan fight that has been built up for a long time. I think Jan absolutely destroys Cody, don't get me wrong, but Jan needs some things to do now. Jan has a questionable future, whereas Merab, if the UFC was fair, if it was a league like the NFL or the NBA or something like that, there is no way you could possibly justify giving Sean O'Malley a title shot over Merab. But they will, unfortunately. Merab just looked so much better than anybody has looked in this division in a long time. How do you 50-45 unanimously Petr Yan? Like, that is insane. Nobody else on the planet at 135 pounds could do that. That is insane. Yeah, guys, I'm blown away by Merab's performance. But let's move on to the rest of the card. Alexander Volkov pulled the upset in the first round. I also called that. I'm a genius. If you need to bet, just bet on me. Alexander Romanov shot one time, was unsuccessful, and then he literally looked like a deer in headlights. You know that Deontay Wilder meme when he says, like, when something doesn't work and then he's in the corner like this? That was literally Romanov after he didn't get the first takedown. He was gassed out 2 minutes into the fight. Alexander Volkov put it on him, and that was the end of that. Nikita Krylov absolutely pulled off a beautiful triangle against Ryan Spann. Krylov's looking better and better with each fight. Spann looks worse and worse. He just doesn't impress me. The knockout versus Dominic Reyes coming off a huge layoff doesn't really impress me. Krylov looked good, and I'm happy we got to see them guys actually get that fight out of the way. Happy it happened. Said Nurmagomedov got robbed. I don't like to curse in my fucking videos, but holy fuck, man. What the fuck was that? What are these judges like? I was screaming in my house. Screaming. What the fuck are you watching? How? You need to have these judges come on ESPN after the card and explain how the fuck they come up with some of these decisions. Johnny Martinez won the second round. Said, clear as day, won rounds 1 and 3. In round 3, he outstruck him for the first minute. Said outstruck Martinez. Then he gets him down. He gets top control. He's on top for 2 minutes straight, and then Martinez gets up and just holds him against the fence. Just holds him there. Doesn't try to advance position like Merab was working all night. Merab was working on singles, high crotches, trying to take Jan's back, doing things all night, not avoiding the fight. Martinez was just holding him against the cage. First of all, where the fuck is Keith Peterson to break this shit up? Like, where is he to break this fucking shit up? The dude's holding him against the cage for 3 minutes straight. And then, not only that, but even if it's not broken up, how the fuck do you give him the win? How? All you have to do in the UFC is press someone against the cage and make sure they don't go anywhere? You don't even need to do damage and you win? That was fucking horse shit. That was the most disgusting fucking decision I've seen in a long time. These judges need to have a meeting. Someone needs to talk to these motherfuckers and say, yo, I thought damage was the first criteria. I thought effective grappling was a criteria, not just pinning someone against the cage. What the fuck was he doing? How did he win? And he won unanimously. Like, what the fuck are you smoking? It's ridiculous. I'm confused as all hell on how the fuck that guy could get that decision. Said Nurmagomedov, clear as day, won that fight. That would have been another prediction that I got right. It's just gross, guys. I can't stand watching that shit take place. Fighters work their ass off to get to the point to step into the octagon. That's supposed to be when the hard work is done, and they're supposed to be rewarded for their hard work. And when you win a fight and it is blatantly taken from you like that, it is fucking disgusting. There's no excuse for that. The judges should fucking feel sorry for themselves. Honestly. Disgusting. I wish that could get appealed and overturned, but of course it won't. Ridiculous. But, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give praise to Merab. I'm interested to see what's next for Jan. Volkov's keeping up there in the rankings, not giving up on that title shot yet. Krylov climbing up and up and up. I'd like to see him get another good fight, maybe a new main event for him to actually participate in next. That'd be great. And Said Nurmagomedov, man, I feel bad for you, dog. I hope that things work out for you. That you didn't deserve to lose tonight. But yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. Till next time, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.